Hey, Sharilyn.
Hey, Tabatha.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
What are we doing today?
Today, we are creating our July TBRs.
Excellent.
Wish us luck.
So we don't have any major month-long readathons this month, so we're going to go back to our usual Jenga game. We also have a week-long readathon for Summerween. We didn't plan our books around that. We're planning it around Jenga, and we will see what ends up fitting whenever the Summerween does start. So,
Alrighty. Yes.
you ready to get started?
I'm so ready to get started. Are y'all ready to get started? I'm Dora now. Anyway.
And grab your map.
All right, besties, grab a map.
Swiper.
No swiping. I'm conditioned.
Okay. Let's go Jenga.
Yeah, no, I was gonna tell the newbies a little more about
yeah,
Jenga.
sure.
Yeah,
Sure. Go ahead.
TBR Jenga. What is TBR Jenga for those of y'all who haven't seen it? Because it's been months since we've done it. Don't ask questions. TBR Jenga is exactly what it sounds like. It's a pile of Jenga where every brick has a prompt on it. Mm-hmm. And we play until it falls over, and the loser gets their last prompt picked by the winner. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Yeah, so wish us luck. We get very competitive sometimes.
I would never be competitive.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I am the least competitive person you've met in your entire life. What is competition?
We're friendly besties. Always. Cool, let's do it. All right. Damn it. First pull. Oh, it's so hard. This doesn't work out. This is fun.
I will admit,
That was a place to start.
I do believe this one be structural.
Should we allow for
We
one?
should allow for one.
Okay.
'Cause we
One pass.
We can't,
One try again.
We can't do for one.
That was not. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Try again.
This one looks like it wiggled out perfectly. Standalone.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I love that for me.
That feels good. Okay, cool. I'm gonna.
You also need to pick one that's not structural.
I'm aware. I don't know if you were aware.
That is the rule of the game.
I feel like anything I touch is gonna be a bad idea. Do I go high? Do I go low? She said go low. Fuck it. We will.
Ooh, that was good. Ooh.
Yeah. Out of comfort zone.
I love that.
Okay.
I love that for you.
All right. So, you started the game.
Yeah.
So, all right. What do you tell us? What you
I picked Ronald Malfi's Senseless for standalone. I have read one of his other books and I gave it a 5-star. I read that a few years ago, so I don't remember much about it, to be honest. It was Come With Me. So but I've been obsessed with this cover, and so I really wanted to see what's going on with this one. I have a few of his books, so I want to start working on them. And this one sounds like a great place to continue.
I'm very interested in that cover, so
Yes.
you will let me know. I have no choice.
Yep.
My first pull out of my comfort zone, I am reading The Failures by Benjamin Lyer. It is not in my hand yet, but it will be soon because it's on the way. So I'm excited. It looks like a bit of a genre blend and mishmash of all sorts of pieces. So that's kind of why it's out of my comfort zone. Is that I don't really know how to define it, and we'll see what happens. So I'm excited, but I definitely don't even know how it compares to anything I've read. So
I think it's gonna be great.
I mean, I also think it's gonna be great. I just don't know what to expect.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't either.
Mm-hmm. All right, round
Next
2.
one. Okay, this one looks like it could be. Oh fuck. Oh.
Ah.
Ooh. Ah! That was scary for a second there.
Really scary.
Mood read.
Nice.
Standalone and then a mood read. Ooh, okay. Smooth.
Building on the cover. I have something in mind right now.
Specific. So I got Mood Read.
And I got Building on the cover.
And we're choosing the same book for this one. What are we choosing, Sharilyn?
We are choosing Otherland, City of Golden Shadow by Tad Williams.
This cover
is gorgeous.
Stunning.
Like, I just kind of want to, like, yum.
Yeah.
So, also clearly not physically in our hands yet, but it is on the way. So, it'll be here in time for July, and that's what matters.
Yes.
Nice.
Excellent. Cozy read.
Oh,
I'm getting the, like, lovey-dovey ones.
Oh, that's sweet. So happy for you. Pocket Weevil. Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Smooth Criminal.
Excellent.
This was written with a fat Sharpie and then a skinny Sharpie. So what does it say? To you, author. So let me translate. New to you, author.
So I have Cozy Read, and I am going to choose The Failures by Benjamin Lyer. So
buddy read. Buddy read. Buddy read. Okay, yes. Fine. Leave me alone. You didn't chant with me.
Listen, I am running on like 3 hours of sleep.
That's true, dude.
I am so barely present. I do need more. I do need more of
that. Let me help you out there. All right, well, she does that. My blob to me author. I did my best. We did what we could with what we got. Then my new to me author is going to be Joe Abercrombie, and I'm going to be reading The Devils. And I think there are a lot of people who would say, don't start here with him because of the way this book is very different from the rest of his writing. But I'll just keep that in mind and have fun.
Yes. Oh, no. No, that one looks scary.
Okay, we each have 3 now. That's pretty okay for us. Okay.
I'm going to go for it. Okay, it wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. Your face. Goals.
Goals.
We like goals. We like accomplishing things.
And at the TBR card, like what you could do to us.
Okay. Oh, truth.
Mm-hmm. Or, you know, you can just work on your own goals and leave me out of it.
Fair. I do have my 25 and 25.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine doesn't exist anymore. I'm so drawn to this one right here. That's sticking its little corner out. I'm just very intrigued about whether I have 3, you have 4. Once again, fuck it, we ball. Dadgum, that was way too easy. Borrow. Well, that's most of your books, so that's easy.
So I got goals, which love that. Need to work on my 25 and 25 because
kind of forgot that exists.
They are priority reads, and so Foundry Side.
Nice.
So excited.
And then mine, funny enough, is Borrow, and most of my books come from Tabatha, except for some reason now the books I keep buying my own books, which is awesome. I'm not mad. But it took a moment for me to find a book that I don't own that I'm borrowing. And it is The Bitter Twins, book 2 in, is it just the 9th reign?
The Winnowing Flame Trilogy.
The Winnowing Flame Trilogy by Jen Williams. So I read book 1 a few months ago at this point. So now I can just finally read book 2. Yay! Okay, we're getting close. Feel free to just make a topple.
No.
Just make it fall.
See, the thing is, you have picked for me way more than I ever pick for you.
I forgot that we have that rule. It's been so long.
So I don't want to fucking lose.
Yeah, well.
Exactly.
Oh, Revy, help her out. Make it fall. Okay, we cannot be making our TBRs this long.
Pretty edges or spine.
You just have all these like
I have lovely ones, and you have very specific ones building on cover.
I don't know why you just made fun of that one. Okay. We have gotten too good at this game. I picked from the bottom, dude.
I don't want to lose.
Odd number of pages. Can I go with 3?
You have the most specific ones. I'm
just like these
dying.
odd. out there.
Okay, so you'd think with pretty edges or spine that I would choose like a broken binding book or whatever, but I'm going with spine because trying to not start a bunch of new series right now, so trying to progress and
Actually
look at
read
how
what
gorgeous.
we're reading. That is really lovely.
So gorgeous.
Actually.
She's already read this, so gotta catch up.
And, okay, so first off, I thought Odd Number of Pages would not be so difficult, but I'm stupid and didn't look at the book that she literally just said she's reading right before this. And, so we're just gonna ignore my brain fart. And I'm gonna read Foundry Side, also by Robert Jackson Bennett. Super excited for that.
Buddy read.
Buddy read. Buddy read. See, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. You're
Okay,
right.
yeah, take notes. Okay, from the top.
Fuck.
What do you get?
More than 400 pages. Although, to be fair,
I
most
guess
of the
it's
books we
pretty
have.
easy, actually, yeah.
All right, make it fall. Come on.
I'm trying, dude. I want to cry. I want to cry. It was the most foundational. Less than 400 pages.
So we got polar opposites in this one.
Which is really funny.
So for my greater than 400 pages, I am choosing Mercy by Chance Dillon. That comes out next month, so we'll be getting it in the middle of the month. So we got 3 here that haven't started yet.
That are on. Wait, what?
Yes, that are
on their way.
Listen, 3 hours of sleep.
We are on a we're trying fumes, baby. All right. Well, I have less than 400 pages, and
which is arguably harder, actually.
that was actually really difficult to find. Like, there were a number of books that were, this size that looked like they should have been under 400 pages and were not. They were like 500. And I was like, do I just not know what 400 pages looks like anymore? Yeah. And apparently I don't. Because this is almost 400. This is like 388. This is what 400 pages looks like. Anyway, this is the library at Mount Char. And this is going to be a real wacky read.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Look at the plot. Also, this is my own copy. I got my own copy.
You did.
Because she made me. She didn't make me. I actually surprised
You just
her.
saw it,
We were at the bookstore and it was on a table front and center just looking all pretty, and she went off somewhere and I just sneakily grabbed it, and then at the register she found out I was getting it and she was so happy.
Yeah. Nice standalone too.
Yes, that is going to be really nice. All things considered. So, yay. Where was that one you went for in the beginning? Just pull that one. Except, the structure has changed by this point. Stop pulling from the top.
Ha ha ha.
This would be different.
Oh shit, number in the title.
Sucks to suck, bitch.
That's hard.
Okay.
God damn it, Sharilyn.
Should have grabbed the middle one. Has a map.
Okay, so number in the title. This actually was easier than I expected it to be. I expected that to be way harder. But very recent release, The 2 Lies of Faven Scythe. Yep.
You can words.
I can real words today. So I've heard that she's like a really great sci-fi author. So
sweet.
This is her latest release. Looking forward to seeing how it goes.
Awesome.
I know literally nothing about it.
Love it. That's usually the case.
That is true.
When do we know what we're getting ourselves into?
It's easier to just not even say that. Like, to actually be like, oh, I know what this book is.
That would actually be something worth pointing with.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see if we learn. Mine has a map. And I was supposed to read this book in June. And I didn't, so I'm trying again in July. And it is Malice by John Gwynne. I promise I'm not avoiding it, okay? I promise. Just waiting for the right moment. And not getting sidetracked with other things. And anyway, I barely even started it, so it doesn't count. So...
Well, and you mentioned in the June TBR that you didn't think you were going to be able to.
That's true. Anyway.
We do our best.
This is me saying that I might not finish all of these books. Just gonna put that out there. Definitely the goal, but don't hold me to it.
Yeah. We cut out, we used to have consequences, but we cut those out because that just adds unnecessary stress.
Yeah. We don't need that in our lives.
Yeah,
This is for fun.
Facts.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You already used your pass. That's right. Tumble. Fall. Crumble. Like a cookie. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Any moment now. It's okay. It's okay. You can just let it go. That's right. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. Anything to make it fall.
Has anyone ever told you you're like a little bit evil?
Yes, actually. Okay, you're one to talk.
You always win.
I tried to make it tumble.
Person on the cover.
Nature on the cover.
And I get to choose that for you.
I said I am done with this game. Thank God it is finally over. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not even mad that I lost.
No, you freaking witched.
I was so done. I was so done.
You were done. You were
like, it shouldn't have taken that long. All right, but before we get to me, what are you reading?
I am reading Devil in White. We're prioritizing.
That says Demon in White.
3 hours of sleep. It's really getting to me.
At least it's almost over now.
Okay,
gosh.
So Demon in White. Haven't started book 2, mind you. This is motivation also to complete that. We're finishing that. We should be done by the time that July starts. So hoping to finish that before July starts, and then move on to book 3 in Sun Eater Saga.
And then, what book did you pick for me, Tabatha? What nature on the cover book did you choose for me?
Well, luckily for you, I am a merciful God. And
I don't know if I would quite use those words, but you know.
I chose Mercy for you because there are branches, there's dirt on the cover, and I know that you are just as excited to read that as I am. So
I am so excited. Yeah, I can't wait.
And we also ordered that like immediately.
As soon as it was available, to order the signed special gorgeous hardcover, which you should still be able to get on his site. I'm sure that'll be up for a while.
We'll link
that below.
Yep.
Because we love indie authors. And yeah, everyone who's read the advanced copies so far really has really good positive things to say, really good writing, really good story, really good characters.
I know it doesn't hold your hand, which is nice.
Yeah, just kind of he tosses you in and you get to find out as you're going what's going on, what it's about. And you know, that sounds like a good time.
Yep.
So excited. Sweet. All right.
That's a lot of books.
We have a stacked TBR.
It's true.
For July. Oh, dear God.
So these plus these 3.
Yay!
Exciting. Thank you for joining us. And
thank you for suffering through with us.
Let us know what you guys have on your TBRs for July. And if you're not feeling chatty, leave us a sword for Mercy and Malice. They both have swords on the cover, so leave us a sword emoji.
Lots of swords happening. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye, besties.
Bye.